Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from the Daddy Matt Experience channel. I'm your host, Daddy Matt, and welcome back to another video. Happy Wednesday everybody. It's cold, it's snowing where I live. My hair is all messed up because I was wearing a winter hat, but don't mind the hair. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how the New York Jets season is going so far since I am a New York Jets fan. We are currently 3-9. Yeah, our chances of going to the playoff are bare minimum. This Sunday at 1 p.m., we are facing the Miami Dolphins, who are not too good themselves, but they have a better record than us. They are currently, I believe, 5-7, if I'm not mistaken. So we face them, and then we face the Jaguars, the Rams, the Buffalo Bills, and then we face the Dolphins again for our last game of our season. I know we ain't going to the playoffs. Best thing we can do is either go 6-11 or 7-10. If we beat the Dolphins, we'll be 4-9. If we beat the Jaguars, we'll be 5-9. If we beat um, Rams, we'll be 6-9. And then if we lose to the Bills, which I don't think we're gonna win against the Bills, we'll be 6-10. And then if we beat the Dolphins again, we'll be 7-10. But if we lose against the Rams and the Bills, will be 6-11. Yeah, if we lose against all of them, if we lose the rest of our games, we're currently on a 3-game losing streak. If we lose all the rest of our 5 games, then we'll be 3-14. Yeah, but hopefully we can go 7-10, win all our games from here except for the Buffalo Bills game, because um, Dolphins aren't really that good of a team. They do have some very good weapons on them. So I'm a bit worried, but their record is not that good, so hopefully we can beat them. Rams game, I'm kind of iffy about with them. They're kind of so as well. So a little bit nervous about that game. The Jaguars game, I feel like we'll win. Buffalo Bills game, I know we don't have a chance. And then Dolphins again, I feel like we can beat them. But who knows? The Dolphins case might be like when we faced in the beginning of the season we faced the Patriots and we destroyed them. And then in our second game against them we lost. Hopefully it's not the same thing with the Dolphins. But yeah, hopefully we can go 7-10 or 6-11. At least have a few wins. But we know we ain't making the playoffs. A lot of teams are in this sort of slug. Teams that are normally good have been doing bad this year, and it's just inconsistency. But with us, the Jets, it's always been the same thing. We're continuing our playoff drought. We haven't been to the playoffs, I think, since 2010. So it's been like 15 years since we've last gone to the playoffs. So yeah. Aaron Rodgers was the biggest trade probably in New York Jets history, but you know, everybody thought Aaron Rodgers was going to be the savior for the New York Jets. I mean, what did you expect? Signing a 41-year-old man who can't scramble to save his life. Did you think good things were going to happen? And we acquired, some of his teammates, like we acquired Alan Lazard and Davante Adams, and those guys really haven't been showing up. They haven't been really doing anything. Both of those guys, at least in Davante Adams' case, I think he's on the older side. I don't know how old Alan Lazard is. He might be getting close to his 30s. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, those guys haven't been really showing up. Garrett Wilson has been doing very good. He had that one-handed catch the one game. I mean, I do give credit to Alan Lazard. He did have that like Hail Mary touchdown the one game. And then who else? I'm trying to think of who else. Who's the running back? Who's our running back? Jesus, I'm blanking on his name, but he's been popping off a bit. Can't believe I can't remember his name. Garrett Wilson and running back. Who's his name? What's his name? I can't remember. I'm I'm blanking, but he's been doing his things some games, and some games he hasn't been doing his thing. But our offense is not that good. We do have our, we do have our some good players on offense, and then some bad players on offense, and then defense we have some good players and some bad players. So it's so, but otherwise our defense is garbage, our offense is garbage. You know, we don't have a lot of good drives downfield. Our red zone percentage is probably terrible. I mean, we're 3-9. We've had consistent losing streaks this season. We only have 3 wins. Our 3 wins are against the Titans, the Texans, and the Patriots. Those are our only wins, and then every other game we have lost. So yeah, I think in the Seahawks game, it said we lost 7 of our 8 games, or whatever, 7 of 8 games or whatever. So that goes to show you where the New York Jets season is right now. That's the pretty much the majority of our season is nothing but close losses. I mean, we lost only by 5 points to the Seahawks, and we were leading against the Seahawks the entire time, and the Seahawks came back because we can't keep a lead or win a game to save our life. I'm surprised we have 3 victories. And those 3 victories were very kind of not all like demolishing victories, pretty close, or maybe one demolishing victory, but against the Patriots. But all our wins have been close, and all our losses have been close. Oh, some games we just been mollywopped by people, and then some games you only lost by a few points. That's been the New York Jets season so far. Giants are not looking that better either. I guess the only good team in New York is the Buffalo Bills, which I don't like the Buffalo Bills. I hate the Buffalo Bills. Um, I guess they're the only good team in New York right now. They've had their road to success, whether you like it or not. I personally don't like it, but I will always be a New York Jets fan no matter what happens. But all I can say to all the New York Jets fans out there, including myself, Aaron Rodgers needs to leave. There's no place for a 41-year-old quarterback as the starting quarterback in New York. That's just we need a new quarterback. We definitely need a new quarterback. At least start the backup, or because there's rumors that Aaron Rodgers is not gonna stay in New York, which is hopefully that's the case because he's just not it. He thinks he's it, but he's just not it. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. Maybe 20 years ago he was that guy, but not at the age of 41, being the oldest quarterback in the NFL. Behind Joe Flacco, who was like 39. And Joe Flacco used to play for us, and all the guys who played on the Jets, Sam Darnold, Joe Flacco, all these guys that played on the Jets, they're all sprung around to all these different teams. Sam Darnold's now on the Vikings, and he's actually doing pretty well. You could have done that like 6 years ago, Sam Darnold, but I guess he just had to have his time to grow out his flaws, and now he's in Minnesota doing his thing. Let's see who else. Joe Flacco, he's on the Colts. He's not doing really his thing. The Colts have been squeaking by with close victories. They haven't been they're not at a good record. But yeah, that's where the New York Jets season is so far. Hopefully next year we can, through the draft and maybe through free agency, we can acquire some talent, but that talent's probably not going to be that good, as nobody probably wants to play for the New York Jets since we're terrible, and our organization is terrible. We don't have a coach. We don't have a lot of positions that we need. We do need a lot of positions on defense and on offense, and those positions need to be at a level that is acceptable. You can't accept the bare minimum. You got to have your expectations high. And if players don't meet those expectations, then they're not going to have a place on the team. Simple as that. And that goes for any of the other staff, coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. And yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. New York Jets, you're disappointing me. My New York Jets, you're disappointing me. And I feel like a lot of New York fans in general are not that happy, except if you're a Bills fan, or the Bills. The Bills. That could be a whole nother video on itself of how much I hate the Bills, but this video is over 10 minutes long, so let me stop yapping. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all my socials, like my Discord and my Instagram, which are linked in the channel description. As well as go subscribe to my boy Willie D and my TikTok mate Inspiration Victor Tittle. Both of their channels are also linked in the channel description. I know somebody commented on the video yesterday. They're wondering where the fart compilation video is, which that was kind of put on hold because I have other video ideas to give you guys. Friday's video might be I might do a video on Friday of how much I hate the Bills. Maybe I kind of just hinted that how much I hate the Bills and how that can be a whole nother video by itself. So maybe Friday's video would be a video on how much I hate the Buffalo Bills and the reasons why. If you want to see that video, let me know down in the comments below and give this video likes. Super close to hitting 100 total subscribers, so subscribe and share with your friends and family and all that jazz. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell and hit on all so you get all notifications for whenever I upload my next video. As always, I'm Daddy Matt, and I will see you guys in Friday's video. Peace. Stay warm, people. It's cold in these streets.